What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at the Jurassic World Hammond collection Dr. Ian Malcolm figure. Now, this is the successor to the Amber collection from the Jurassic World / Park lineup. Sort of the more higher end-ish figures. But this is at the 3 3/4 scale, because I don't think that the 6-inch scale really was working. I think they had gotten themselves kind of boxed into a corner, and I don't have anything to back this up. I don't have any evidence for what I'm saying. These are just my assumptions. So I feel like they kind of boxed themselves into a corner where they couldn't really make larger dinosaurs at that scale because it just wasn't feasible. You know, they have the super colossal dinosaurs out there, but there's, you know, you're only carrying like 2 to 3 to a store. You're not really getting, you know, you're not going to get a Amber collection Tyrannosaurus at the same time as an Amber collection Triceratops. You know, it would just take up too much shelf real estate. And that's, again, that's my assumption. I don't know if that's true, but I also think the higher price point probably wasn't what people wanted. And they just kind of kept recycling Raptors, which was kind of the indication to me that they were sort of running out of steam. But here we have them back in this 3 3/4 form, and we're starting off with Ian Malcolm, and as you can see, it's a pretty nice sculpt of Ian Malcolm. Ignore me in the background, ignore my computer in the background. It's a pretty nice sculpt of Dr. Malcolm. We'll get closer into it later, but the box is very nice. Packaging is very reminiscent of like the 6-inch Hasbro figures, like the Star Wars Black Series. You can see on the side here, I don't know why they gave him a mustache. And it's even worse on the back, and I'll show that off in just a moment. But you can see the Hammond collection, very, very nice logo there. On the back, we have the figure in prototype form with a weird mustache and kind of a soul. He looks like Vincent Price, more so than Jeff Goldblum. But it says, Dr. Ian Malcolm, during his visit to Jurassic Park, Dr. Ian Malcolm's expertise in chaos theory comes to light in a painfully personal way. Also, Mattel is empowering the next generation through play. Do you guys feel empowered? I feel empowered. Figure may not stand as shown. Colors and decorations may vary. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, they're supposed to be super articulated. Obviously, he comes with gun show arms. So you can replace these and I guess remove his jacket as well. So you can have that kind of shirtless or open shirt Malcolm that we all know and love. Yeah, and it looks pretty cool. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get this figure open out of the package and we're going to check it out right now. Alright guys, so here we have the Hammond collection Ian Malcolm. And just taking a quick look, it's not bad. I mean, from some angles, it does actually look like Jeff Goldblum a little bit. I haven't tried to take the glasses off. Oh, there we go. You can take the glasses off. So you got somewhat. I mean, it looks a little bit more like B. Arthur, but hey, you know, overall, they did a pretty good job. Especially at this size. The glasses are great. You get the little teeny tiny glasses. Just be careful with those if you're going to try and remove them. And of course here he is without his jacket and long sleeves. And those are right here. Long sleeves equals arms. But as you can see, he's got these nice relaxed sort of hands. The arms, the sleeves actually have these arms or these hands attached, with this kind of more gripping hand molded in. And you can actually just swap them out by unplugging the hand itself and just plugging that back in, but that's pretty great. So articulation is pretty decent. I'm going to show that off right now. I just want to get another figure to kind of compare them to, but head is, I want to say that it's on a ball joint because it does get a little bit of waggle on it, but you really only get side-to-side action here. The arms are on a universal joint out to the side. They stop here at the top of the shoulder, so They don't go any higher than that. I mean, you can just swap it around if you want it to go higher. They, of course, go all the way around. The elbow is... This looks like it can pop out too. The elbow has a swivel on it. And, of course, you get the bend at the elbow there. The wrist does swivel, and there's also a wrist rocker. So he can, like, stop! Hammer time! And go down like he's well, like he's patting his head. Yay! Hooray! The waist is on a weird something or other. It's not it doesn't feel like a regular ball joint because it doesn't want to just rotate side to side normally. It wants to like dip in, so I'm not entirely certain, and I'm not willing to take it apart. But you can get an ab crunch here, as well as a lean back, and he does rotate side to side, but it's like it's at a weird angle. So just be aware of that. Legs can go out to the side like so, front like that, back not so much. He's got that Ian Malcolm. Well, he's got kind of a flat butt. But there you go. He does have a double jointed knee, so that's pretty cool, I guess. So he can really get really pump those legs. And the foot itself is on a swivel, as well as a rocker back and forth. And you can see those nice little booties he's got. The outer ring is not painted. That is kind of a bummer, but there you go. So maybe it's only supposed to have a ring on one side. I don't know. I don't know what kind of boots he's wearing, but there you have it. Well, there it is, as he would say. So, and there you go. Now he does come with some accessories, and we'll go over those right now. He comes with 2 extra arms with extra hands, as well as a jacket and a flare. And I guess the flare's cool. Maybe something else could have been included, but you know, it's fine. Now, in order to put the jacket on, you have to actually remove the arms. And it feels scary, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And we just flop the jacket over his weird armless torso here. Make sure these are correctly positioned. And there we go. And there we have him in his jacket. And of course he's got the all the same articulation. Rotating elbows, all that fun stuff. And now he's got the grippy hands, so he can kind of sort of hold the flare. Even though the flare is like way too thick for his hand. This honestly looks like it's just, and I haven't actually checked this out, but it looks like it's just a scaled down version of the flare that comes with the larger version, except they didn't scale it down all the way because this thing does not want to fit in his hand nicely. It is way too thick for his hand, but it does get in there because the plastic is bendy. But yeah, so quick size comparison here. I'll show him off with another Jurassic figure. This is of course meant to be a child, so you got Darius here, and then here he is with Nennis Dedry. I'll pop Darius off to the side for a moment. And you can see Nennis Dedry has less articulation, mostly all the same, to be honest with you. The hands are static, the elbows do bend and all that stuff, but he's definitely got better articulation, and they are scaled the same, so you guys get that. And just showing him off with a couple other dinos, I guess. Here he is with the loud, ridiculous Therizinosaurus. So you can get an idea of his scale there. Here he is with the Extreme Chompin' T-Rex. So you can see how that looks. And finally, here he is with the Hammond Collection Raptor, who looks pretty good. They're a nice duo together. So very cool. Yeah, overall, I'm very pleased with this figure. It's weird that we got Malcolm and like nobody else so far, but I hear rumors that the other characters are coming along, and I'm really excited to have miniature versions or 3 3/4 versions of all the characters with proper articulation and a little bit better paintwork and better accessories and stuff like that, even though the ones that did come out are pretty good on their own, but it's nice to have these upgraded versions at a reasonable price point. So $12.99 is a little bit on the higher end for a 3 3/4 figure, but I've seen worse. And, you know, it looks like they put a lot of care into this figure, so I'm pleased with it overall. So that is going to do it for this review, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. It really helps me out. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. Consider joining my Discord if you want to support the channel, support what I do here. Take the edge off a little bit for all these figures and stuff. Yeah, check out my streams, Bricks and Bourbon. All those links will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.